Hey YouTube, how's everyone doing? Hope y'all doing okay. No background for this one. I don't want to think about League of Legends right now. I don't want to think about League of Legends ever again. I hate this game so much. Look at this. What in the hell is this? Like, I hate these new runes. I just don't understand anything. It's like, what is this? Oh my god. Oh. Ah. Like, I lose all the time. I have no idea why. I just cannot win freaking games anymore. It's like I'm not even doing good and we're losing. Like, I'm just getting crushed. I mean, these ones are okay. 5 kills as Janna. And this did pretty good, but it's like, what? I mean, that one I did good. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, I'm not even that bad at Gen. Like, oh my god, dude. I can't stand this game. So what I got for you? Um, Trying to remember if I told you guys about bookkeeper training. That went okay. I mean, it's like the first day of training, you know, so whatever. It's like, not that bad. Lots to learn, but I don't know. I think I do a good job. So, what's going on? Funny stories. I'm really tired. I had to work 10 hours today because guy replacing me never showed up. New supervisor. Supposed to take over for me in the service desk at 6 because I got there at 10. I was doing 10 to 6. And he never showed up, so I had to work 10 to 8, close up the booth and everything. Went home, immediately took a nap. Woke up at like 2 a.m. So, that's pretty nice. Had some okay dinner. Should have just made rice. Would have been better. Um, yeah. Haven't had much interaction with him being the new supervisor. He hasn't been on the floor like when I'm working, so I don't know what to think of him, to be honest. Uh, what else? Oh, there's this old lady trying to return this little jar. Like, I don't even know what it was. It was like little sliced peppers or something. She's like, oh, here, hold on, let me find the receipt. She starts digging through her purse. I just refund scanned it, thinking it was going to be like $3, $4. It's like $15. I'm just like, holy shit. Oh man, we need the receipt. She's like, oh, I know, I'm looking for it. And she's like digging through her purse, pulling out all these receipts and papers and crumpled written notes. And it's like, oh my god. She's freaking out because she can't find it and has to return it because it's not the thing she needs. And there's receipts from Sam's Club all over my desk. I've got grandma in front of me about to have a heart attack. I'm like, ma'am, don't worry about it. Here, take your refund. Go, you're good. Oh man, I don't even know. Like, Jesus, poor grandma. What else? I just had something I was remembering. I can't believe I forgot it. What was it? I, s- I cannot remember what it was. It was something related, just similar to what I was just talking about. But now I forgot what it was. I'm gonna remember it like freaking forever later. I'm gonna remember it like after I'm done with the video, but it was something related. Jesus. Whatever. So one of our self-checkout machines keeps going down. Like it just doesn't. It just keeps going down. And the one, it's not. They're not like related. The fact it was next to it, the one went down, just happened to be a coincidence. It just went down. Like it just freaked out. I don't think they actually did anything to it other than just like reset the software. But it wasn't working for me, so I don't know what they have like different access or whatever. They know like the ways around it, so I don't think they actually had to do anything that complex to it. It is just the thing wouldn't take my code, like the scan barcode we have that overrides the machine functions. Like it was saying the scale had a negative weight, so I'd zero out the scale so it would show correctly zero instead of like a little arrow sign indicating like the weight is negative or larger than the scale can process. Neither of which makes sense when the scale's empty, just there's nothing on it. I'd zero out the weight so the scale said zero, and then it would say a scale error has occurred, help is on the way. And I scanned the code, it wouldn't accept the code. So I couldn't get it off that screen. No matter how many times I restarted it, I couldn't get it off that screen. So I think they just like shut it down completely and like rebooted it, and that appeared to fix it. And then the one next to it just completely went down. They swapped out. They were there for a few many hours today. There was three of them instead of just the one guy that normally comes and fixes them. There's three of them. And it made the joke. It's like, how many guys does it take to fix one self checkout machine? It's like more than this. And the guy said more than this apparently. Hopefully that one will be fixed for good because that one has been giving us problems since the store opened. Like that particular machine they were servicing today has been giving us constant like issues. Like it'll freeze, it'll go down in the middle of people's transactions, it won't accept freaking uh discount cards. It just gives us so much problems. Like the pin pad will just freeze, it'll go down randomly, the machine just shuts off. So hopefully now it'll be okay. They put earlier this month, actually I think it was still in October, they put new software in the machine, which solved most of the problems, but it's still acting up. So what they did now is they put new hardware in it. They took everything out of that machine and put completely new parts in it. So hopefully it'll stop giving us so much trouble. But man, those things are such a pain to work with. It's like, what do you do? I don't know. It's so hard when you get busy and you're always understaffed. And you got so many people in line, there's nothing you can do because you got one robot that's offline. Like, there wouldn't even be a line if that thing was working. But there's like a 3, 4 person line. But that line wouldn't even be there if that machine was on. Crazy. And I don't know, I worked at that store since it opened. And I work a lot. So I actually get like common recognition from people. It's like, I don't know, it just feels good. It's nice to get people that know you and recognize you. It's a feels good moment. Some of them are funny. But oh jeez, I am really tired right now. But I want to keep talking because I got more funny things and I'm trying to remember them really hard and I can't. Sucks, dude. I mean, I got the big story, the name of the story, like that's gonna be appearing in the title, but I don't know if we want to get there just yet because I ain't even been going for that long. I don't know. I guess we'll go ahead and get started because it's gonna be a long topic. So, I learned this. Yesterday and today. It was 2 days of learning information. I thought it was a joke yesterday. I learned today that it's not a joke. The Some of the other so basically my fellow coworkers, are putting together a petition to make me supervisor because they don't like the new supervisor. You can't make this shit up. It's like, wow, okay. I mean, oh, whatever. I mean, I guess I would take it at this point if they offered it to me. You don't get paid anymore, but I don't know. I guess I would take it if they offered it to me. Like, for whatever reason, all the bullshit that gets funneled through this store lands in my lap. So as a result of all these crazy, out of this freaking world scenarios that I've run into, I actually have very high level knowledge of company policy, operating procedures, and stuff like that, and how we're supposed to handle situations and stuff that comes up, and what we're supposed to do. Like, and sometimes like the computers will freak out, and it's like stuff like that. It's just even simple little stuff like procedural operatings to do the correct overrides for the machines, correct way to input things, correct way to ring things up, where things are in the certain menus, um, policy for about a million different things. So I actually know a whole freaking lot about stuff, and I've gotten a lot better about like not freaking out when something happens. Like something crazy bullshit happens, I'll be like, okay, so what do we got to do to fix this? But yeah, sometimes it's harder than it should be to fix things, but usually it all works out in the end. Um, Most of it is just people, like, it's literally just people not knowing, and it's just like advanced stuff. Like, there's certain things that you can't override. You can't price override anything by weight. People think that just hitting price override is going to change the total price. No. When you're over price overriding something that is by weight, it'll override the price per pound. So, oh, this steak was supposed to be $8 instead of like 10. Let me just hit price override, type in 8. No, you just charged them $8 per pound of steak. You just rang them up for like a $50 steak. And then they'll immediately try to void it, which doesn't work because it's trying to void the original entry, not your override. You have to cancel out of that whole operation. It's so much easier if you just don't get stuck into it at all. Like if something's not ringing up right, you just have to keyring it. You just have to type in the department code and just type in the exact price. There's just no other way to do it. If it doesn't ring up, there's no correct way to over. I mean, you could mess. You mean, yeah, mathematically there is a way to do it, but no, you don't have the time to screw around like that with the math. You just have to keyring it out of the department. But there's just nothing you can do about it. Some woman was giving me a hard time because she was trying to return a mug that not only had no barcode on it, it had no receipt. So I don't even know how much it costs. Like if she's returning with no receipt, it's like $3 or whatever. There's your refund. But it doesn't even have a barcode on it that I can scan. Like I don't even know what it is. I mean, I couldn't find anything like it on the shelf. I mean, yeah, there's mugs, but nothing like the one she had. All the ones we had were made of ceramic or glass. This one was made of metal. Like, what am I supposed to do with it? I don't have a way to refund it. If you have the receipt, I can refund it. If it has a code on it, I can refund it. If you have both, awesome. That's the easiest way. But if you don't have either piece, I don't know how I'm supposed to refund it. I don't even know what it is. It's like, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to refund that? And it's other crazy stuff. I don't know. Refunding items we don't sell in the store. You wouldn't think this would be an issue, but it is. Refund item. Scan item. Item not found. Oh, can we refund it? No! No, we can't refund it. Hell no, we can't refund it. What are we gonna do with it? We don't carry it. We don't carry the item. We don't sell it in the store. What are you gonna do with it? It's not even on file. No, we can't refund an item we don't sell. Oh my gosh. Can we refund this? No. Hell no. I don't know. Craziness. What else? It's like people just don't know how to do stuff. It's like if you don't know what something is, call for help. Cause like the supervisors usually know what the stuff is. Or how at the very least how to ring it up. Like, oh, there's this woman that came to the service desk. It was the new cashier that checked her out. She bought bulk pinto beans, which are in the quick lookup with everything else on the computer. The woman just rang her up for like friggin' $3 out of the wrong department, too, out of the grocery department, not out of the produce department, which is where they're from. The actual price to them was like 70 cents, because they're by pound. They're like 90 cents a pound. There was barely any of them. It's like, if you don't know what something is, don't make up a price for it. And ring it out of the wrong department. Uh, what else? Oh yeah, friggin' management was saying like, oh yeah, all the damages and go backs, or no, the damages need to be taken back to the correct department to be disposed of. Well, they can come up here and get it then. It's not our job to do their job. This is their job to scan this stuff out. We'll take it to the back room to receiving, and they can sort it out from there. If they want it sorted by department, well, the departments can come up here and get their stuff then. Sort through all the rest of the rotten shit. We're not doing it. It's not our job to do it. So they can come up here and get their stuff, or we can keep doing what we're doing. But I'm not sorting through that basket and taking it to taking like 5 different baskets to 5 different friggin' locations around the store. I'm not doing that. That's stupid. It's a complete waste of our department's time. They're the ones that want it done. They're the freaking meat people like want the meat brought back to them. Well, you guys can come up here and get it because you guys are terrible about coming to get your stuff. I pay you people up here all the time. I never get anyone coming up here. So you can come and get your stuff if you want it. You want it back in your department? Come get it. Otherwise, you can pick it up in receiving like you've been doing this whole time. Sick of it. People are like, oh yeah, it's your job to do this. No, it's not my job to do that. That's your department's responsibility. Well, can't you guys just change the price of this item that doesn't ring up right? Yeah, well, not every cashier is going to know that. And not every customer is going to notice it's the wrong price. So we're going to be charging people the wrong price. Cashier's not going to know what the hell the price it is. They're going to have to go run back and look at the price, verify it. Here's an idea. Why don't your department go to your computer in the back room of your department and change the price of your item that's ringing up incorrectly? How about that? How about you do your job for once? It's like, oh yeah, they'll take care of it. They can change the price. Like, and we have these yams that are on sale right now. Well, if you go into the quick lookup and go under yams, there's like 5 different kinds of them. I don't even think we sell any other than the one kind that we do sell. The cashiers don't know that. They don't know what the freaking type of yam is. They just hit the first thing they see and the thing that says yams because they literally all say yams, but they all have different numbers. But we sell the one that's on sale is the 4816 one. That's the sale one. The cashiers know that. They don't have a sticker on them. Nobody knows what it is. The only stuff the produce department puts stickers on is the stuff that everybody knows what the hell it is. They put stickers on the bananas. Everyone knows what bananas are. They put stickers on green bell peppers. They don't put stickers on potatoes. They don't put stickers on onions. They don't put stickers on oranges. And how in the hell am I supposed to tell the different oranges apart? They all look the same to me. You put 8 different types of oranges in a bag, that looks like 8 oranges to me. I'm not an orange connoisseur. They don't put codes on the apples. They don't put codes on the freaking Asian pears. I didn't even know what they were. I'm looking at this thing in my hand. I'm like, ma'am, I don't know what this is. What is this? And she's just like, well, I don't know. What in the What do you mean you don't know? Didn't you grab it off a shelf? And you got like four of them. You're just trying them out. You're like, oh, what are you going to do with the other three? Probably bring them back, return them. Oh my god. So I had to go run back there, dig through the produce department, looking for this stupid thing. Asian pears. Well, yeah, I mean, they're with the rest of the pears. They say Asian pears on them. Where'd you get it from? Oh, I don't remember. It's so frustrating. It's like they put codes on the stuff that everyone knows what it is and is really easy to tell apart. They don't put codes on the stuff that nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is in the quick lookup because when you go to potatoes in the quick lookup, there's 3 different types of potatoes. They all say potatoes. They all have the same picture, but they have different numbers. They're not all the same. The people who made the quick lookup software or the quick lookup index are so stupid. Half the time you tap on something, I'll be like, "What is this?" "Oh, it's this." I'm looking at the quick lookup. It's like, "Well, there's 3 of them in here. It's got to be one of them." Well, I'll tap on this one. Item not found. Okay, I guess we don't sell it. I guess it's not that one, so it must be one of the other two. Oh, that's the wrong price. Okay, so by process of elimination, it's this one. Well, that's not the right price either. Well, what in the hell am I supposed to do with this thing now? What am I supposed to do with this thing now? I don't even know what it is. I don't even know what the price per pound is. I don't even know if it's by weight or by quantity. I mean, I was holding this thing in my hand. I'm looking at it. She's like, it's an acorn squash. Like, okay, thank you for telling me that, but my software does not allow me to find the correct number for it. I don't know what to do with it. I just gave it to her for 90 cents or 99 cents because that's what I usually do when the stuff doesn't scan right. Just give it to them for 99 cents if it's produce. Just give them the produce for 99 cents. It's like, oh my fuck, dude. What am I supposed to do? I mean, did go back there eventually and verify that she was telling the truth. Neither of the prices that computer was coming up with were the right price, and the other thing wasn't even filed in our system. So, what is it? If only it had a sticker on it with a number. Like, it doesn't even need a barcode on it. It just needs a sticker that has a number on it. That's all we need is that 4-digit number, and we can ring it up. Without that 4-digit number, it's impossible to ring this stuff up. It's like trying to scan someone's groceries without a UPC on it. It's like, what are you supposed to do with it? I don't even know what it is. It's like a box of cookies or something. How much does a box of cookies cost? A box of cookies gonna be like $2.99 when they're the really cheap ones. They're gonna be like $8.99 when they're the imported ones with like foreign text on them. I don't even know what it is. Like, just so frustrating to deal with this stuff. And then they try to put the responsibility on us and the blame on us when their inventory's all messed up. It's like, oh, no, 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 no. Let me tell you something about responsibility and whose job is whose. It is not our job to figure out how to ring up your department's shit. It is your department's job to put stickers on it so we can scan them and ring it up. Our job is to check out the customer and get them out of the store. Our job isn't to make sure every single thing in the store is filed properly, has the correct price, the correct barcode on it, the correct code, the correct number, everything. That's not our job. That's someone else's job. And they're trying to tell us it's our job to do all these other people's jobs. It's like, no, it's not. I can tell you it's not. Well, I'm out of milk. think we got off track. I think I talked about the petition. So it's like I don't even know. I ain't seen a petition. I don't know what about it, but apparently, like I thought it was a joke because they were like, "Oh yeah, let's post it on Reddit, guys." It's like, "Oh yeah, that's pretty funny, guys." Like, yeah, I get they're trying to be funny and everything. It's like I appreciate a good joke, but I just genuinely did not find it laugh worthy. Like it wasn't a bad joke. I just didn't find it funny. Like normally people say I don't find the joke funny, they're usually offended by it or they think it's a bad joke. It's neither of those. I just didn't really find it that funny. They found it hilarious. I'm like, all right, to each their own. It's like I don't know if they sign the petition, management's like, hey, do you want to be a supervisor? Sure. At this point, why not? I'm not even a supervisor. I'm sitting in the service desk trying to slog through Western Unions. I got three people in my line. Get a call. Hi, I'm already on talking to the customer. Hey, this see it says store number. This customer service. Hey, Garrett. This bullshit customer that this thing. Help me. Like, can you please call a supervisor? Oh, she's on break. I'll be there in a minute. What am I supposed to do? Like, I can't do everything. I got so many people in my line. I need to take care of these people. Cause the line for customer service takes forever to process. It takes forever to go through each customer because each person, and then the guy in line, like there's literally the woman who wants to ask where something is. Like, can you just wave your hand at me or something and I can point in the general direction you need to go? Because the guy in front of her was paying like four bills. It's like, and she's like, "Oh, where's the grapes?" At his point, it's like, looking right at him, ma'am. They're gonna be over there behind the potatoes. Oh yeah. I mean, HEB customers make me so glad I do not work for HEB. I don't know what their problem is, but they are the rudest people I've ever met. Every single person who's like, well, HEB this, it would have been free at HEB. Go to HEB then. I don't give a fuck. Get out of my face. I don't care. They're so rude and arrogant. Well, this should be free. No, it shouldn't. It should be the correct price. Jesus, fuck. Like, what the hell does HEB do to their customers? Do they give them like a $50 gift card every time something screws up? Because that's what it seems like. Like, they come up here demanding all this shit for free. This guy wanted like a $20 gift card because he had to return something that expired. This other guy wanted free something because it didn't ring up right. It was literally a 30-cent difference and he wanted it free. Fuck no. Pay for your product. Jesus. Or quit complaining about it. It's only 30 cents. Well, why don't you pay the 30 cents then if it's only 30 cents? You know that logic goes both ways. I don't know what the freaking deal is. Like, there's a difference between customer service and giving people whatever they want just because they ask for it. Hell no. No, no. You think I'm just gonna give you all this stuff for free because you're upset? Well, too bad. Go be upset about it somewhere else. Or don't even come to my desk if you don't even want anything. The guy didn't even want his 30-cent refund. He's literally just up here to complain. Get the fuck out. You think I give a shit? I don't. So stupid. Like, they're literally just up here to complain. They don't actually want anything. They want to be showered in free shit. That's what they want. Go to HEB. Go spend your money at HEB. Go get all your money back. Because they give you, like, everything for free when it gets screwed up. So, like, they're just so rude. Like, I do not care. I do not care at all about your little bullshit. Like, if it's a huge issue, I understand. It's never been a huge issue, ever. These people are losing their freaking minds over this little stuff. Oh yeah, you got the one thing of tomatoes that has the one tomato with the little tiny fuzz thing growing on it. Yeah, it's fucking gross. I understand that, and you obviously don't want it anymore. No one would. I wouldn't want to eat it either. I'd throw that shit right in the garbage can, you know? But it's like you don't gotta like, wait, 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 wait. It should be free. I gotta drive all the way back here, get my refund. I want a gift card or something. No, you get your refund. That's it. Go get your product and fuck off. Why? Why? What do you expect? What do you expect? It's like they come in here expecting this stuff. Like, oh, is there a gift card? No. Fuck no. What a. Oh my gosh. Give away freaking money to everything for everyone. Lose my freaking mind, dude. I swear. I don't have anything against HEB. I like, oh, there's a competitor. They are a competitor. They are our biggest competitor. My grandparents want to know if Walmart was our biggest competitor. I'm like, nah, it's HEB. Walmart's like our probably our biggest theft loss competitor, but other than that, not really. Walmart is just like Walmart is really really cheap, but like it's not as good in general. Like, yeah, every place is different. Produce is going to expire at the same time anyways, but in general, it's lower quality for a lower price, which when you're buying like Pop Tarts, it doesn't really matter because Pop Tarts don't expire for like 2 years. But when you're buying like meat and produce and stuff, generally people don't like Walmart as much because Walmart is just generally known for being like a cheaper, lower quality store. Which just and Walmart is basically Walmart really is less of a grocery store and more of a giant convenience store. Walmart is better compared to Target, I think, than a grocery store because Walmart. Every time I go into Walmart, I ain't going to Walmart to buy groceries. I'm going to Walmart to buy batteries because they're cheap. I'm going to Walmart to buy smoke alarms because no other freaking place I can find anywhere else sells them. Going to Walmart to buy at like 2 in the morning to buy what I need because Walmart's open friggin' 24 hours and they sell goddamn everything. That's why I go to Walmart. Walmart's basically a huge convenience store. They sell keychain things, they sell like pocket knives, they sell all this random utility stuff. Hell, Walmart sells like screwdrivers. So I think Walmart is better, honestly better compared to like a convenience store than a grocery store. Because that's basically what they are. It's a massive 24-hour convenience store. Imagine a 24-hour, or imagine you took 6 Walgreenses and combined them, and that's basically a Walmart. HEB is actually a pretty good competitor of ours. I don't really have anything against them. I mean, they pay a lot better than we do, but I don't know. These people make me not want to not work there. Like, why are you so damn rude? If you don't like it here, you don't have to shop here. No one's making you shop here. Well, it's close. You have a choice. You are presented with two choices. You can drive to HEB, which is like 15 minutes away, or you can drive here, which is like 5, 10 minutes away. You have a choice. You picked here, so don't fucking bitch about it. It's not like there's not another HEB in for like 20 miles. There's two of them in a 20-minute radius. There's 3 Krogers in a 20-minute radius. Maybe 4. Well, I don't know, in a 20-minute radius. I mean, if you get on the highway, you're gonna get to the other one pretty quick. But if you don't get on the highway, because the highway is a toll road, which I don't get on that highway because it's a toll road. It's not really a highway. It's not like one of the highways. It's like a something. It's a basically an expedited road, but it's a toll road, so I avoid it. But if you get on that road, I mean, I don't know. So there's 2 HEBs, 20 minutes. There's like 3 Krogers in 20 minutes. I'm just looking based on where I live. Um, I think they're building another HEB somewhere up by one of the other Krogers, which doesn't get a lot of business because there was this main road that was supposed to pass right by the store that they never even started. So that store is massive, but it doesn't actually get as much business for how big it is because this road that was supposed to be built never like was completed. It was never the project was never even started. But they're building HEB there too. So I wonder how that's gonna go. I mean, at that point, it's just like, what the hell are you complaining for? Go walk across the street, go to HEB. Do you think I give a fuck? No, I don't. What's cheaper at HEB? Go to fucking HEB. God damn. It's not that hard. Like, if you don't like it here, don't shop here. It's really not a difficult concept. Like, if I didn't like a place, if I thought a place gave me terrible customer service, I probably wouldn't go there anymore, to be honest, because there's like a million other fucking places. Like, I don't want to go to Sonic anymore because they can't ever seem to get my order right. I mean, I ordered a hot dog. I mean, all right, it's a damn hot dog. How do you mess up a hot dog? They gave me a thing of mozzarella sticks. Like, I'm not fucking kidding. It's not even on my receipt. My receipt says a hot dog. I just went in. I'm like, can I have my hot dog, please? I was showing them receipt. Like, this is not a hot dog. I'm like, holy shit! It's like there's a lot, and it took them like fucking forever to do it because they had to like make it. I mean, yeah, I prefer hot food, but it's like really, you you didn't even like make one. You just gave me a thing of mozzarella sticks, even though you rang me up for a hot dog. Who in the hell rang this up? So I was like, okay, you guys fucked up my. I mean, I'm not gonna complain at them. I'm just like, okay, thanks. Took my hot dog. They gave me the mozzarella sticks too, but it's like I'm tired of going to a place that's supposed to be a get your food and leave. It's supposed to take you like 5 minutes to get your food. I'm not supposed to be there for 10, 15 fucking minutes trying to fix my order because they mess it up every time. Sick of going there, so I don't go there anymore. I don't really have anything against Sonic, but the only one around here can't ever seem to get your order correct, so it is what it is. If I went to a grocery store that constantly fucked up everything, I probably wouldn't go there anymore. Haven't had that experience ever. In fact, I've found that in all grocery stores I've ever been in, all at general places of business, everyone's very friendly. Maybe because I'm not a huge cunt to everyone I meet. I'm like, hey, how you doing? The employees have their name tags. Sometimes I say their name. I actually caught the guy's name. I was at Taco Bell a few nights back getting some food. I actually caught the guy's name because he was talking to the guy in line before me because they had the same name. And I cannot remember his name for the life of me. But I have an idea what I think it is, but I'm not certain. I don't want to say his name wrong. But or I don't want to call him the wrong name. But I said thanks, and with his name, he got this smile on his face. He's like, "Hey, thanks, bro. You have a great night." It's like being nice to people is like it. It just makes you feel good because they're nice back usually. Like unless they're like grumpy assholes, I guess. But I don't know. I don't think I've ever had an instance of someone being rude to me at like any place of business I got into. I can't remember if I have been. I can't remember it. It's like it's like maybe when you're nice and courteous, and I understand that like shit happens and there's mistakes and stuff like that. Like I've ran into that in places. Like people fuck shit up. Makes sense. Happens every once in a while. I was at Walgreens. I got stuck behind a guy who's of course there's only one cashier because it's Walgreens and they only have two registers and of course there's only one cashier staff. I'm literally just trying to buy the fucking milk. That's literally all I'm trying to buy is milk. Just a little thing of milk so I can drink it when I drive home. And this guy, I don't even remember. He was having some issue with something, and it was like at the pharmacy or something. And of course, so I'm stuck in line behind him, and the person, and eventually, I don't know, they called someone else over. A person was talking to them. I guess assume it got sorted out one way or another. The rest was like, oh, sorry for the wait. I was like, what are you gonna do about it? I said, what were you gonna do about it? Like, because I've been in that situation. Oh yeah, there was something funny. I think it was on. Oh, oops! I don't want to open that. I want to open my brand new Firefox League of Legends. I wonder if it'll show up on the website. It showed up in client, but I don't want to open. Oh yeah. So League of Legends race, $2 million for charity. So League of Legends raised $2 million for charity. League of Legends. Uh, Wikipedia. League, 60 million, 7 people played. on concurrently. So basically, you could say the player base is 67 million people. So $2 million split between 67 million people. It's gonna be 3 cents a person. We did it, Reddit! Yay! Uh, Oh well, what can you do? Such is life, I guess. But on a more positive note about donations, our donation boxes still say donate to the Red Cross to provide relief efforts for Hurricane Harvey. They are full of coins. Like normally, what the bookkeepers will do when they're picking them up is they'll just toss them all in a handbasket because they're like random organizations. They're for the USO for a while. I can't remember. They switched to something literally just before Harvey. It was out for like 2 days. I don't even remember what it was. But the bookkeeper usually just takes a hand basket. Most of them don't even have money in them because half the register, usually only the registers on the very ends of the lane, like 7 through 12, and then no, it's 7 through 11. I think usually get used, and then 16 through 18. Usually we don't touch the ones in the middle unless we got a lot of people. So usually they don't have money in them. So they just take the ones that have money, stack them all in a hand basket, and sort them out in the back office. They have to get one of those little double-decker carts because they're just so chocked full of coins. Like they're stacked full of coins. There's bills in there too. Usually just smaller bills like ones and fives, but I've seen 20s in those things. It's like, damn. And there was this Asian guy, actually Asian couple. Um, but it was just the guy up here talking to me, and then his wife showed up with a cart of groceries. He was just doing the gift cards through me because I was at the service desk. His wife was doing grocery shopping. Um, So he's doing this. He's got one of those cards that gives you 4 times fuel points on gift cards. He's buying $2,500 worth of fucking Home Depot gift cards. Home Depot and Home Depot only. I think he cleared out our gift card shelf for Home Depot. So he had a few Lowe's ones in there, but he said he was gonna donate them to people that were affected by the storm, like his neighbors and stuff, because he said he lived in a community that got flooded. It's like, damn, you go, dude. I mean, you're getting like 10,000 fuel points, which is like free gas for the next goddamn however many people you have in your family. Hey, you want free gas? Use my Kroger number. But it's like, man, $2,500 worth of Home Depot gift cards for his neighbors to go buy, like, to help them buy stuff they need to, like, put their friggin' houses back together, dude. Crazy stuff, man. And we got like so many people buying donations. Like I remember during the storm, we got people that would show up and ask if this place was a shelter because there was a massive line out front and stuff. And it was like one of the only places that was open. Like there was this one guy who drove up with this pickup truck and all these cases of water just stacked in the back of his truck. He asked if we were a shelter. No, we're not a shelter. We're just open. Like, we're just open for business. We don't have much stuff left, but whatever we do have, we're selling it. And he's like, well, do you guys need any water? He's like, I mean, to sell, yeah, but if you're just giving it to us, nah. But I was, I wasn't the one who told him where the shelters were. That was someone else. It's like, shelters are, I can't remember exactly which buildings they had set up, but there was some of the high, I think the high school across the street was a shelter, but I'm not certain about that. But I know a lot of the high schools they had turned into shelters. A lot of churches were shelters. Red Cross was setting up shelters and stuff like that. He was just looking to drop off all that water. It's like, man, I remember that. That was a crazy fucking storm. People are still bitter at the government about it. Like, what the hell are you gonna do? We got 52 inches of rain. It was a 1,000 year event. Like, how in the hell are you gonna prepare for that? 52 inches of rain? I mean, how many feet is 52 inches of rain? That's over 4 feet of rain, of water. That's 4 foot deep water just falling on you from the sky. How in the hell are you supposed to prepare for that? I mean, now it's like people are getting on the government. Oh, they're not doing enough to help relief efforts. Like maybe the complaint's legitimate. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into it, but people were like cracking down on the state for not having like the proper evacuation procedures set up. Like the fuck, 52 inches of rain, areas that wouldn't have been flooded, that have never flooded. They're in the 500-year floodplain, and we had a 1,000-year storm. Well, don't build in the floodplains. Then, if we didn't build in the 500-year floodplain, you wouldn't build anywhere in Houston. I don't know. I think a lot of people's anger towards the government is partially unjustified. Like some of the stuff, like they issued a mandatory evac order for my area after the roads were underwater and were impassable by anything other than a boat. We do not own a boat. I mean, not a boat. Like a boat would have been too heavy. You would need like a raft or something. We do not own anything like that. We were stuck in our house. We had moved everything from downstairs. Everything downstairs was upstairs, and we shut off the power and disconnected all electronic devices. We thought we were gonna get flooded. We didn't. We almost did, but we didn't. So we got very, very lucky there. But crazy ass storm. I mean, our area is mostly done and done with it now, but there are some areas that are probably still draining water. Like retention areas and stuff are probably still draining water. I know they're definitely still cleaning up damage because water damage, you never get that out of your freaking home. Water damage is just there forever. It's crazy. Like, a lot of people moved. So, yeah. It's like, I don't know. I was just absolutely blown away by the sheer generosity of a lot of people. Like, I remember working during Harvey in the aftermath of it. There were so many people that were coming through thanking us for being open and working here. I just can't get it out of my head. It's like I don't know. All you see in the news is all this shit about like people killing each other. Oh, black people hate white people hate black people. Fuck Muslims. Fuck everybody. That's all you see in the news. It's like you don't like. Where do you live that you actually believe this kind of shit? Like, there's freaking people from all over the goddamn planet where I live. It's like you just don't see any of this stuff that people say exists. Yeah, you have rude people. Yeah, you have assholes. Yeah, you have the one Western Union lady who went on a rampage about how much she hated black people. But all in all, you just really don't see it. Like the vast majority of people I deal with every day, if they're not, even if they're not particularly memorable in their kindness, because pretty much everybody you deal with is at least going to do you the courtesy of being like, "Hey, how you doing?" They're all at the very least nice and friendly. Like the vast majority of people I deal with are just really friendly, and if I help them out, they're real grateful for it. Like there's just these few rude assholes that I get back at by making fun of them pretty much after they leave. I'm like, God, that guy was fucking stupid. But most of the people you deal with are really kind-hearted, genuine, nice people. Like I have never dealt with like this kind of prejudice and hatred and everything that people say exists. Like, oh, America's like this huge hotbed of racism. The South is everyone is racist. Everyone hates everyone. Lives in segregated communities. Like, fucking where? Show me. Take me and show me. Fucking news people. It's like they want us to hate each other and everything. It's like they want us to do all these fucking shootings and shit. It's like, where in the hell do you live? Like, you just don't see it on any level at all. Like, you don't get much whiter than me. I'm pretty pale. My this is a funny story for this. So I'll get back on track. I promise I'm gonna get back on track. So my dad made the joke that my brother and his girlfriend could be cousins because they look very, very much alike. They could even be like brother sister. And she was like, "Ew, that's so gross." She's like, "I'm so glad we're not related." And of course, someone's playing devil's advocate. I don't even remember who is like, "Oh, where's your family from?" "Oh, part of my family's from Ireland." "Oh, really?" "Yeah, my dad's side of the family's from Ireland." She's like, "Oh, yeah, it's my dad's side too. My mom's side of the family's from Poland." "Well, my mom's side of the family's from Germany, which is right next to Poland." It gets even better. And she's like, "I'm pretty sure somewhere down the line, one of my ancestors married a Native American." "Really?" "My mom's husband. So my mom's grandfather. So my great grandfather was a full-blooded Cherokee Indian. My great grandmother married a Cherokee Indian." And the look on her face, she's like, "Oh," she's like, and she just put her face in her hands. She was like, "Ew, I don't want to be your fourth cousin or something." My dad said he gonna get him a DNA test kit for Christmas. Oh man. I couldn't stop laughing. She's just like, "I'm just gonna stop." Oh, that's so funny. But it's like, oh, there was this one comedian who was saying something about this too. He's like, "No one's ever handed me a KKK flyer. No one's ever handed me a Nazi flag. No one's ever uh, walked up to me in a dark alley and been like, 'Hey, wanna hail Hitler?'" It's like it just doesn't happen. Like not freaking to me. I mean, maybe I'm just special and everyone else lives in this crazy, awful, rot-ridden world of disaster and hellfire, but I don't know. I mean, I'm living on fucking cloud nine compared to the fucking, like, I open the newspaper and I see disaster, shit, hatred, fuck. It's like, oh man, I'm living on cloud nine. I'm glad I don't live on whatever fucking planet you guys are living on. Anyways, so I was worried about making the video too short now, and looking at the time, I see we've been going for we're getting to 52 minutes, so almost an hour. But I actually think I'm actually kind of happy with the end product. I think I did a good job with this one, guys. I really hope y'all enjoyed this one. Thank you so much for sticking with me for 50 minutes. I'll see everybody next time. Have a great night.